Well, we have another question here. 8.3, the question says the sketch below shows the graph of h of x, which is equal to x to the power 3 minus 7x squared plus 14x minus 8. The x coordinates of the point A is 1 and C is another intercept of h. Now 8.1 says determine h prime of x. All right, I'm already question here. Let me move this a little bit up. So 8.1 says find h prime of x. All right, h of x is given by x cubed plus minus 7x squared plus 14x minus 8. Therefore, h prime of x will be, we're going to differentiate each term of h, so that makes x cubed derivative minus 7x squared derivative plus 14x derivative minus 8 derivative. Okay, and this makes that h prime of x will be equal to 3 x 3 minus 2 minus 1, I mean, minus 2 times 7x 2 minus 1 plus 14 x to the power 0. X to the power 0, and then minus 8 prime is 0 because the derivative of any constant, every constant is just 0. So this will be then 3x to the power of 2 minus 14x minus 14x, and then plus 14. That's h prime of x. All right, now the following question says 8.3.2. That was 8.3.1. The question is determine the coordinate of x of the turning point of B. Okay. The turning point is actually when the first derivative of the function is equal to 0. So it's when we do it's when h prime of x will be equal to 0. So basically, we're going to take 3x squared minus 14x plus 4 and then make it equal. Well, no, it's 14 over here. 14 equal to 0. All right. I want to see if we can factorize. Okay, let's check. We're going to take 3 times 14. That makes equal to, that's equal to 42. Right here, 42. Now, is there any, let's list the factors of 42. They are 1 and 42, 2 and 21, 3 and 14, 6 and 7, and that's all. Now, is there any couple in this list here for which the sum will equal negative 14? Let's see. With 1 and 42, there is none. 2 and 21, 3 and 14, 6 and 7, no. So we cannot solve this by factorization. What we can do, we need to use the quadratic formula to solve this. And the quadratic formula is given by x equal to 3. This makes x equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, we can notice that over here, the value of a is just the coefficient of x squared, so a equal to a is 3, b is negative 14, and then c is 14. So we sub these values in the quadratic formula. So here we have x will be minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all under the roots, all over 2a. Now we sub in the values. B is negative 14, so negative 14 b squared minus 4a is 3, c is 14 over 2 times a, so 2a over there. Now we can sub in, we can now work it out. If we use a calculator, we're going to get that one of the value, if I use the positive value here, it's going to be 3.22, and with the negative sign, because you have plus or minus, work up to the positive, we got 3.22. And if you work up to the negative, we get 1.45. So those are the values of x, where we have the turning points. You can notice them over here in the graph of H itself. You see, we have one turning point here by B, and the other turning point here is also there. So this is obviously where the value is 1.45, and the other is 3.22. Thank you.